Okay, today I'm going to show you how to repair if your mower does this. This one, by the way, this one happens to be an MTD Pro, but there's several makes that have these commercial style casters where they come out and they can pivot without you having to lift the mower. If your mower isn't pivoting properly, and also if you pull it off the ground, if you can do that, I don't know if you could see that motion, that means it's all, the bushings are worn out in the pivots. This one here, I already looked at it. It has a grease zerk there. It has never had a spot of grease on it. And on this model, that leads to several issues. Not just the wobbliness, but I'll show you what else. So on this particular model, you can use the mower to pivot. Obviously it doesn't pivot very well. It's not turning, it's just skidding. So that's one problem. The next problem is, and you also have the option of locking the wheel straight forward, so you can use it just like a standard mower where you'll actually lift the mower, the front of the mower, to make your turns. But if you want to use it the way the feature was intended, you'll have a problem if those bushings wear. And first of all, it's not going to turn, and the reason is because that lock, I don't know if you could see right in there. No, you can't see a thing. If you look right in there, there's a locking pin that goes down. When this gets worn, it starts hitting that locking pin and won't rotate properly. We're going to fix that today, no problems. On this particular model, what we need is part number 7410685, and you can see their original ones. If I could get that to focus. 7410685, stamped right in there. I got a set of 4 because why not just do them all while you're in there. The left side of this one isn't as bad, but they're all worn pretty bad. Alright, let's start by just getting the lock out of our way. This is just a cap that is just protecting the top from rust or dirt getting in there. Get that off, and then we got this locking ring that just locks everything together. The way I'm going to get the locking ring up, by going underneath, I'm going to get my smaller screwdriver. And I'm going to try to pry up on some of those tangs. The tangs go right against the shaft. You want to try to get the tang up. Just go a little at a time so you don't snap it, hopefully, because I didn't buy another retaining ring here. There we go. And you can see maybe now, if I get in there close, just how wallered out that hole is. Whoop, whoop, where are you? You see how much play that has? That's ridiculous. Now I can just lift this up, and there's your shaft. No problems with the shaft at all. The problem is, here's one worn out bushing, bearing, whatever you want to call it, sleeve, another one on the bottom. All we got to do is drive those out, put the new ones in. I'm hoping this won't be too big of an issue. Now you could use any tool you have, but what I'm going to try is just an extension, and I'm going to use this side maybe. Nah, it won't quite fit in there. Okay, I'm going to use that side. I'm just going to put it on a little bit of an angle. I'm going to go sideways so you guys can see. I'm trying to catch the bottom one. See if it'll hammer out. Hammered right out, no problems. Same thing on the top, just a little angle to it. They come out beautifully. We'll just hammer the new ones in. Till they're flush, till they bottom out. A little more. Can hear the sound change? I know I'm there. Now we'll put our wheel back in. Noting now, there's nearly no play there. Put a washer. And to put this on, I think what I'm going to do is just use a socket that hits towards the outer part of it to kind of go around it and hammer it downwards. Bigger than that. Something like that, maybe. And now you can see that turns much freer, and it wants to turn with the mower much more than before. You wouldn't want to put that down terribly tight, and I didn't even grease this yet. But you wouldn't want to put this down terribly tight, because then you're just pinching it unnecessarily. You could probably even leave a little bit of slop there, but not to worry. And now you can see that wheel turns freely without the lock piece hitting it. And of course, it'll still lock straight when you want it to, if you want to run it like that. So we'll just put our cap back on. Other side is exactly the same way. Okay, I greased up the wheels a little bit. Now let me show you how this goes. You don't have to lift this mower. You can just turn it, and the wheels will go whichever way they need to go. And now they actually turn. Now that I got them all greased up, they rotate properly. Thanks for watching. If you learned anything, if it was good entertainment, including watching a guy with a claw hammer instead of a ball peen hammer fix machinery, why don't you give me a subscribe down below. Maybe hit a like button there. If you want to see new videos as they come out, you can ring the bell, and it'll give you notifications of every new video that comes out. And thanks for watching.